I know what you're thinking. Satumi, you're not an idol. I don't believe you. And you're right. I'm not an idol, but I did try. I applied to be a female VTuber under HoloLive, and they rejected me. I don't know why. I'm clearly an original character and a streamer. They made a big mistake. I could have been the Gargura. I could have been the Kiara Takanashi and been selling you fried chicken. I could have been the British hero instead of that stupid Amelia Watson. But no. Now I'm just a fucking failure. Please like me. Nah, I'm kidding. But the title is valid. I am a failed idol. Actually, funny enough, I'm excited about this because I do have experience working in the entertainment industry. Not Japan, obviously, but the same criticisms do apply. I can finally be one of those professionals, reacting and providing context about their jobs and stuff. But Satumi, I still don't believe you. Well, you don't have to believe me. Anyways, let's react to episode 2. Would you like to be an idol with me? I don't know much about the idol industry. I think the equivalent would probably be like being an actor or a musician. Maybe like American Idol, I guess. Basically, send your headshot. You know, this stuff, I love idols and stuff. That's all secondary, to be quite honest. No one really cares about this until they have to care. So the most important thing when you're applying for, you know, any kind of role in acting in general, it's all about the headshots. It's about how you look like. Casting, the people that are in charge of like finding these people and applicants, they're looking for archetypes, okay? There's 100,000 people applying, right? And they gotta narrow it down. See, they're the first barriers to get past that, is to, you know, stand out amongst your archetype. So you're not competing against 100,000 people. You're competing against maybe 1,000 people that may look like you. For example, Ruby here is, I don't even know if people see this eyeball, to be honest. But, you know, if you were casting and you were going through tons and tons of like headshots of people and you see a girl has a butthole for an eye, you might be thinking, well, that's unique. I'll save her for later. Oh, she's also blonde, so we'll put her in this category as well. Your looks are very important, especially for idols. You gotta be attractive, right? Like the whole point of an idol is to sell this person as like, this is something you should idolize and love. And so that person will ideally be very beautiful. So unfortunately, if you're not attractive, then you probably won't make the first round. How to get past the first round? First, you need to look attractive. Second, when you are attractive, you need to know what your archetype is and make sure you stand out of your archetype. And third, you gotta get lucky that the person that's scrolling through your application was in a good mood that day. This stuff is kind of secondary. That's more like in case there are two people that are qualified, maybe they'll pick the one that, you know, is more passionate about what she wants to do. And you might be thinking, but to me, I'm not trying to be an idol. I just want to be a normal person. Well, imagine getting a job. This is the same thing. But it's instead of casting, it's recruiters. But at least you don't have to be cataloged by archetypes. Screening interviews. So usually the people she's gonna be interviewing with are gonna probably be the executives, the people with the producers, maybe you're lucky a director. This girl looks like the head of the talent agency. She looks really upset. You probably got the money. What the hell is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Why is his cup like this? Sir, you just wanted to be different? Okay, don't trust this guy. Hey, you need friends like this, okay? So being like an actor, if you want to make it big as an actor, you got to have a support system. You need a good support system. You need people that will be your cheerleader and support you. But you also need people that are going to be like critical about you. You know, you don't want a bunch of yes men because then you won't get it. Then you won't learn anything. So Ruby has like looks and can dance, but she can't sing. That's good to know. That means she can work on that. She can work on her singing. A lot of people are afraid of critiques, but you kind of need them. This girl just looks dead. So a lot of young people that want to be actors have to make the balance between, you know, school and working towards, you know, being a star. And that's very tough for a lot of people. So yeah, if you make sure to study and have a backup plan in case this never works out. Don't be like Ruby. Also, when you're starting out, you do want to go into schools that have a focus on, you know, entertainment. Okay? You want to be an actor? Join plays, get experience, you know, meet people. A lot of it is networking. Networking is the biggest thing. You got to network. If you don't network, if you do everything by yourself, then you're just gonna be by yourself. But if you network, maybe your friend might get somewhere. And if that guy gets successful, maybe he might invite you along. That's the theory. The parasocial relationships of being a successful star is kind of sucking. I guess this also kind of applies to Twitch streamers too, and like content creators and influencers, all those types of people. People that make their life by building a following, you know. To their fans, to their very toxic parasocial fans, their lives are no longer their own. They're basically filling the void for them. I don't know what it is, but like, if you're constantly obsessed with this person, it's kind of an issue. Can someone explain why they call it graduation? I guess it's not retirement because they're very young. But graduation makes it seem like, oh, they're done. And now they get to be more successful. Because, you know, you graduate college, you're supposed to get like a better job. But when you graduate as an idol, you end up like as a barista. He's an apprentice? Bro's working for free. Not Ichigo. Miyako-san is like the best mom, dude. I know people love Hoshino Ai, but Miyako-san was there, dude. She's like the real mom. Oh, okay. So they're like HoloLive. Oh no, she's got the computer hump. Oh no. All right, she's got an audition. What's gonna happen? 100,000 people. Is she the one that got it? Oh, that tone is very professional, formal. She didn't get it. Ah. Hey, you know what? To be fair to them, at least they called you. Most people would just send an email. I'm surprised they actually called her because usually if they're gonna reject you, it makes more sense to just send it, you know, through a indirect cold email. Sorry for that. Try again. So the fact that they called you, it means that, they could come back. See, the thing about auditioning is that if you're not first choice, there's still a chance that you can still get picked if the first choice has to back out or gets into a tragic accident or something. There's still a bit of hope left. But most of the time, no. Just try again next time. Hey, look at the bright side. Out of 100,000 people that applied, you were one of the top 10. That has to mean something. And that means that you could potentially be an idol. Like, you got this far on your own. And you probably met a lot of people along the way. See, this is a lot of things that people don't think about. You meet those people. You probably, if you were smart, you probably exchanged business cards. Maybe you didn't get this job. It's never a loss. It's how you think about it, all right? But yeah, it sucks that she didn't get her first choice. But, you got to pivot. Yo, Foam Club? What the heck is Foam Club? Truck driver? Is that supposed to be taxi driver? That's funny. Wait, what? Yo, that's fucked up. That's never happened. I've never seen that happen. Okay, so I've never seen... Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen, but personally, I've never seen anyone sabotage people. As I said before, you need a support system. You need to be surrounded by people that want to see you succeed. But there are going to be people that, you're competing against your friend and they make the choice of having to sabotage you. It can happen. I've never seen it happen. It usually doesn't happen. You'd have to be a really awful person to do that to your friend, or your family. But, look at Jenna McCurdy. Look what her mom did to her. Oh, my God. He has a box. He's editing, what is that, Resolve? Final Cut? Oh, I remember those days when you couldn't afford a table. Oh, my God, they're going to give her a contract already? Oh, okay. What a wholesome. This is why Miyagi's the best girl. Best mom. It shouldn't be that hard to find a dad, right? They're both blonde, so obviously the dad has to be blonde. Maybe it's Ichigo-san. God, can you imagine if the dad was Ichigo? The guy that was against her getting pregnant was the one that impregnated her, and then that's why he ghosted? What the fuck kind of sick bastard would do that? Oh, what the fuck? Yo, wait a minute. Hey, look at my card. Hey, isn't that disrespectful? Isn't Japanese etiquette you're supposed to hold the business card with 2 hands? Yo, this is how you get kidnapped. Girl is like, here's my card. Strawberry Productions. Oh, is it? Didn't even question it.
そこよりいい条件を出したいと思う。どういう感じの条件で働いてるの?
You can't do that. Okay, you don't have to answer that question. This probably is more relevant for like if you're trying to get a job and you're negotiating your salary. I don't think you have to tell your future employer how much you're currently making. I mean, the goal if you're changing jobs is to make more money working for another company. Oh, you stupid girl. You shouldn't have done that. So it's performance based. Oh, right. Because the agency buys the clothes for her. That makes sense. That's pretty fucked. But I guess it is an underground idol agency, so that makes sense, I guess. But Jesus Christ. Ugh. Damn, they make them grind, dude. Like, you work for your money. Oh, man. It's really bad. Makeup is expensive. Oh, she's talking shit. Favoritism. Ooh, she's a gossip type. They're dating. Yeah, that does happen. So that's the unfortunate yikes. Yeah, it's a yikes. Yeah, but she gives good head. Look, I don't want to perpetuate the stereotype that you girls have to, like, you know, do sexual favors for older producers to get anywhere in life. Wow. But as much as we don't want that to be a reality, it can happen. There are some girls that, you know, they don't do that and then they get fucked over. That's like the Me Too movement is such a big deal is because, you know, you kind of have to do sus things to get anywhere. If you don't play ball, then you're out. And once you're out, if you're not like a huge star, then you won't get anywhere because they could just be like, yeah, they can just blacklist you. That's why so many people got away with disgusting things over the years. And only now recently have they been, you know, suffering the consequences of their horrific actions. Wow, look at how her tone of voice changed when she was like, I'm gonna talk shit about this company, but if I join you, it might be better. I mean, that does happen, right? Usually if there's like jealousy between members, it's the fault of management. They're not doing a very good job managing or like, you know, telling you that everything's going to be fine. You might not make as much as this girl, but we'll work on it, you know? That's the sadness of like working in an industry that's super competitive. Like if they don't like you, they'll just kick you out. Somebody new will join and we can pay them less. I mean, obviously there has to be some favoritism for like the best, for the ones that are bringing in the most revenue for your agency. So I understand. I mean, they got to understand that. But, you know, part of an agency is to make sure that, you know, that others are just as well, like, are protected as well. They're taken care of. Hey, stop using tears. Oh. Yo. That's hype, though. Look at how slow he moved the mouse. Click. The limitations of animation. Well, with that attitude, probably, yeah. You're depressing. Oh my god, look at his desktop. It's just filled with folders. Head pat. Hey, you know, funny enough, aren't those two like the same age? Huh? That's so oddly gay kept. What the fuck? That's a stupid name. Okay, real talk. I called her a bitch last episode, but like, I like this girl. She's adorable. Aww. So yeah, that was episode 2. A lot of information you can get out of the entertainment industry. Mostly it's like casting and stuff. That's pretty cool. I like that. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment what you think about this anime. Is it good? It's definitely, like the first episode was pretty much crazy. Like it was an hour of goodness. This one was a bit more low-key. I mean, you get to know more about the characters and you get to know more about the industry. And I feel like that's what the majority of the season's gonna go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.
100円ください。